Welcome, I'm Saif. Great to have you again in the channel. And today, what we will just build a simple web page and just collecting information. So we have here our Google Sheet. It's info collector. I'm just rename it in info collector. It doesn't matter. But this, what does it do? So we have like a web page, and this web page is a really simple web page that we will do. And then it's have authentication, and we will collect the info from the client, and then we will add it to our Google Sheet. So as you can see, this is there is nothing there, and this is just our Google Sheet, and we will use it only through anti-gravity and Claude Code, nothing else, just plain English. Okay, so we have here our Google Sheet. Let's just share our Google Sheet here. So let's make it anyone with the link. Okay, and let's just make it editor, and then let's just copy the link. Okay, and let's go to our anti-gravity. Let's just copy it. What you have now is a Google spreadsheet. I need to have like a front web page so people can go sign into it with their email and then fill their information like name, company, revenue, the target audience, like anything, just all their information. And then after filling the information, they just submit it. And then all the information that they submitted, I need it to be added in this Google Sheet. And for authentication and Google credentials and everything, you can use Supabase. I will create a project now, and then I will give you my onion key. Okay, and let's just have it in plan mode. Okay, and if you need to understand how like we can set up Claude Code, anti-gravity, and all these modes, plan mode and pay pass permission, I will leave the link above here. I already did a video before. Go watch it, you'll like it. Okay, let's go to Supabase. Okay, I have a project here, but let's create a new project and let's call it YouTube test. Okay, you test, it doesn't matter. Okay, and let's just create new project. Password, let's just do 1 2 3 4 5. We need to do a good one. Okay. Okay, let's just copy this one, create new project. Okay, now we have our new project here. And what we need for Claude in order to connect to this one, we need our onion key. Let's go to project settings, API key, and then you will find legacy onion, our onion key, and then you will just copy this one. Okay, and just say, here is my onion key for Supabase project. Okay, let's just add this one here, onion. Okay, now it's building. Let's just leave it building by itself. And so as you can see here, authentication, no users, nothing. Okay, and the apps itself, and here the provider, we need to enable Google. So let's go, where's Google here? Okay, Google, it's disabled. Let's just enable this one. And actually you can enable we need to add the client ID and client secret. Okay, so the client ID and client secret, you can get them from here. You just go to Google Cloud, and after you go to Google Cloud, you just sign in and add your information and everything. Then you just create a project. Let's go my first project. Okay, after creating the project, you will go here, API, and then credentials. And then in the credentials, you will have your client ID and client secret here. You just create credentials. If you need to know how also to do it, I will leave the link above here. I already did it in the last video. So let's go to web client. Okay, and we will find our client ID here. What is this? Client ID here, and here our client secret. We can just create another secret, and that's it. Okay, after that, yeah, let's just do it here. Let's just see Claude what it asks it. You provide the Supabase key, but your CRM already uses IntForge as, yeah, this is another backend. No, use Supabase, it's a new project. What type of authentication do you want? Email, no password, magic link, full authentication. Just an email, just for now. Where should this form be deployed? Standalone page recommended, and existing, no, just a standalone, create just a new dedicated page. Okay, so now let's start planning again. Let's just get our client ID and client secret here. Let's go back and let's just add secret. Okay, let's just copy it and download it. And let me just add them. I'll come back to you. Okay, great. So we just add them here. And now let's just enable it. And let's hit save. Okay, great. So now our Google authentication is now enabled. Okay, so let's just close this one. Let's go to anti-gravity. It was ask us something. What are all fields that should have? Just basic things, just for the sake of this tutorial. After someone submits the form, what should happens? Email to submitter. Okay, let's just do it like this. And it's just simple like this. No, let's, okay, I just need to have it as a thank you page. Okay, you originally mentioned collecting revenue and target audience, but selected only basic field name. Which field? Just basic name, company, that's it. No, just it. Okay, and also I want you just to have a thank you page at the end. I don't need you to send an email for the submitter. Okay, just for the sake of this tutorial, because we need it fast. So let's just leave it to plan and do its stuff, and let's check after that. Okay, great. So what we have here, it's already finished everything, and now it's asking me, should we go with the plan? And as you can see, it's already planned and did a lot of things just for a simple thing, but that's why I like Claude. So yes, let's accept the plan. Let's just put it in bypass permission. And if you want to understand the bypass permission, I already explained in the last video, go check it. And now, perfect, the plan is approved. Let me start implementing the system. Okay, so now it will do everything and it will update everything. And of course, if you want the whole template and if you want to have everything, the video resource itself and everything, you can check my school community. I'll leave the link down in the description. You can check it. We're an active community there. You can ask me anytime. I'm always there. And we have classrooms, we have workflow vault, anytime full course, and we have new things will be added. Consultation one-on-one for with me for 1 hour. And if you want the video resource, you can just click here. You'll find the video resource and just download it, and that's it. Okay, let's just go to our sheet here, and let's go to our anti-gravity, and let's see. So it's updating the Google Auth authentication, set up the Supabase database table and everything. Okay, their credentials was updated, and then it will create the Python, then creating the directive, and then it creating the app React application. Okay, updating the env file, the Supabase credentials, the execution webhook, create n10 workflow for schedule syncing, and test complete n10 thing. Okay, okay, so it's actually creating a workflow. Let's check something. Okay, so about the n10 workflow, all I need just to add the information directly from the front end page to our Google Sheet. That's it. So I want you in Google Sheet, go to Google Sheet and just do the headers and everything, like the name, the company name, all this kind of things, and just add the information from the front end just to the Google Sheet. And Supabase is only for authentication. That's basically it. And of course, for table and database and all. Okay, so let's just keep it doing its stuff, and let's see at the end. Okay, great. So it finished it, and let me just show you. So I tried to load it here. This is the local host, but it didn't load. And then I actually took a screenshot and said that it doesn't work. Okay, so it's still saying that the server is not running yet because I need to update my server role key. When you go here to Supabase, then project, then API, you will find here legacy, and then you will find your server role key. Okay, all you need just update your env file, and that's it. I already updated, and then set up the Supabase table. So I just wanted to show you this. I didn't set it up, I just waited to do it. So we need to update the SQL editor. So just take this one. Actually, it can do it by itself. You can just say you do it, but for the sake of this tutorial, I just want to show you how we can create it. So you go to SQL editor and just copy it, paste it, I'm sorry, and then just run. So it gives you success. Okay, that's good. And now the next step is enable email authentication. We already did. So this is enabling Google. And then we run this command for the Google Sheet. So we take this command, we go to Google Sheet, and then we just run it in our terminal. Okay. and let's just paste it. Okay, and now it will execute and add the headers. So now it's reading our Google Sheet and it will create the headers like the name, email, company, submitted at, and submitted by. Okay, and it will add the headers and everything. So this is the Google Sheet URL. Let's go to it. Let's just take it. Okay. Oh yes, this is the one. Sorry, I didn't notice. Okay, so now it's added everything, the name, the email, the company, and submitted by and submitted at. Let's just delete this one. Okay, and now it gives me another step. Now after that we have an N10 workflow. This is form submit. So I went to N10 and I found it. It's actually created. I didn't even know it's created by itself because I'm connected N10 through MCP server. If you want to know how to connect Claude Code to N10 using MCP, I will leave the link above here. I already explained in another video. And then we have here our URL, and we have here form submission. Okay, and we have it now here. So let's check it. Okay, select credential, we already did. Important, activate workflow. Okay, after completing the above steps, we have to do this in order to activate. Okay, let's go back to our terminal again. Let's open a new one. Let's paste the command. Okay, it's installing now. The form app itself, that's already built it. And let's see how it looks like. Still installing. Okay, while it's on, let's read the other thing, the summary. Oh, this is what we need to do. Okay, after anything, we need to activate the workflow itself. Okay, let's just activate the workflow. I know we didn't complete the workflow because our few things are missing, but we will add it later. Okay, it's still installing. Let's try to refresh it here. Okay, now it's supposed to be working. Let's see, let's refresh it. Okay, great. So now let's add this email, for example. Let's add the password 1 2 3 4 5 6 and then sign in. I don't think, yeah, failed to fetch because we need to sign up because we don't have an account, and just sign up. Okay, it's failed to fetch. Okay, because I believe we do, let's go here, authentication, email, provider. Let's just close this one because it will need to confirm the email, but we don't need it for now. And the one for Google, and this email also, it's on. Okay, let's go back to this one. Let's try. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's just take a screenshot. Let's just give it to it. Okay, when I try to sign in, it gives me this error. Okay, and let's see what Claude will do. Okay, great. So just to let you know what was this error, failed to fetch, that was actually in Supabase itself. So it was the actual URL. It was wrong because after everything, it says that it seems that the project URL is not right. So just go and fetch the project URL. So I went here, settings, project settings, and then data API. And then you have here the project URL. You just copy it and just give it back to it, and now it's doing everything. So try and sign up again. Okay, great. Let's just refresh it. Let's try to sign up. Let's put our email 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, great. Okay, check your email. No, we don't need confirmation. It doesn't matter. So let's just add company. No, it's Ignite. That was my previous company, AI system. Okay, and let's submit. Okay, great. So now let's check a few things. First, Supabase. Let's go to project. Let's go to database and tables. Okay, form submission we already have. Okay, great. The second thing, authentication and users. Let's go here. We're supposed to have a user. Okay, great. So now we have the user here. So this is the authentication. And now let's go to our here. Yes, this one, it wasn't failed because I believe this one failed. Yes, exactly. Because what we need to do, go here to our Google Sheet. We need the name. Where is the name here? So the name, we'll put it here. The email, the company, and submit it at, and then submit it by. Okay. So now it's supposed to be working without any issues. And now let's try to do it again. Let's just add the info. Yes, add this one and let's see. So it's supposed to be added now. See, so it's already added and it was very fast. Yeah. Okay. So this is how you can create something like this. It's just like lead gen one. You can just fetch information, people information, and as you can see, we have received your information and we will be in touch. So you can create another workflow that call them or send them an email or just following up with them. Multiple things that we can do, but what I wanted to show you on this one, it's a simple thing that we did. It's just all authentication. All the errors were just normal authentications, and everything now is working perfectly, no issues. So I hope you liked it. I hope you liked this video, and thank you so much for watching. If you need more of these contents, just comment down below. And if you need specific things or if you need any more information, you can just check the school community. I'll leave the link down in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful one.